Q, let's jump into an article and let's talk about something that's going on in the startup world and have a hot take.
Sure. So today we're going to be talking about an article called From Golf to Hunting, a new crop of startup want to make these experiences even better. The pandemic sparked a boom in outdoor sports and recreation, leading to increased participation, and it exposed a lack of innovation in the industry. So startups have seized the opportunity by creating tech solutions for booking and managing outdoor activities. From golf to hunting, venture capital interest is growing, and these startups are bringing modern conveniences to traditionally offline experiences. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Becca?
I think it's so relevant. We all were pent up for a long time during COVID, and we're ready to get out there and have experiences. And I think as this relates to CPG and retail, it's about experiential retail that's really moving the needle right now, meaning we don't want to just go into the store and buy kind of our regular list of things. Like, we're much more excited when we learn about a new product from some experience at an event or in a store. And so it's sort of this like omni-channel, omni-experience connectivity that we're experiencing as consumers. And I think it does come back to experiences. And so I think that the action item here for every brand is to think about how you can leverage experiences or experiential marketing to acquire customers. So even if you don't have a huge budget, you can still do activation events, pop-ups, things to promote awareness for your product and for your brand. If you're a consumer brand, you can think about farmers markets, or if you're a wellness product, think about local club activities like running and bicycling, ways to provide experiences to your audiences and your potential customers. But I think it's a critical part of where we are in marketing.
One thing, when you say experiences, I think about what this article talks about, reducing friction, right? So making it easier to book something, to book an experience. So if something's traditionally offline and you call them and then you actually have to show up somewhere, like, can it be tech enabled to remove the friction? What are some other ways that you're seeing experiences be enhanced when it comes to technology?
I mean, CTV. Earlier this week, I got a demo with CTV, which is connected television. It's any of us that are streaming in our homes, which is like 90% of us at this point. The ads that we're seeing are CTV ads, and we are then getting targeted from those ads. So it's no surprise if I'm going to watch Emily in Paris and there's an ad for something, and then the next day I get an ad on my phone for that. It's all connected to IP address. So I think that while we might feel that that's a little invasive at times as consumers, and we can set our privacy settings how we want them, that's sort of also reducing friction points, because maybe I did want to buy that, perfume that was in the commercial for that show I was watching. So I think it's sort of, again, a double-edged sword. The technology is making our lives so much easier, but we're also, of course, giving up a lot of our privacy.
Mm-hmm. So if you can attach your product to a platform such as CTV and you can retail it and it's conducive for that, that's another way, like reducing friction in terms of just buying things. We were talking about a startup yesterday where they allowed you to buy things through a messenger, like WhatsApp, right? And so that's removing the friction. Instead of downloading another app or going on another website, just do it through something that you're always doing. So if you're watching TV, why not be able to shop through the TV? That's what you're talking about.
Exactly. And also maybe not shop in that moment because I'm watching the show, but the next day to see that my phone is serving up an ad on Instagram for that product. It's sort of like, whoa, how did they know that? But it's effective.
Yeah, that's so creepy. I'm sure a lot of people talk about it. They just say, well, I was talking like verbally and my phone was there and suddenly I'm getting ads served up. It's just crazy how they're able to do that. But hey, again, it's a trade-off for all these conveniences, like you said.